Fingers on it. Downey, Davey, row through that. There was no hiding that. So Carlton will get some early ownership. Sheridan, O'Day, for Moody looking to clear the danger. James and Del Pos. Del Pos gets the ball.
She was a good target. She got caught behind and now fighting, scrapping, wrestling at ground level. And that's holding the ball. Chloe doesn't like the decision. WNBL player just bounced that basketball style to herself. And Lala Weefy again, clever by Pound, firing out that handball. And the Blues can steady defensively, and we've seen that. Arca to keep it alive, off to Maloney. And sends her teammate into trouble there. It was a hospital handball pass, Sarah Hoskin, because it feels like she's covering every inch of turf out there tonight as the Blues go into attack again. Cool, but not on this occasion, as the first gamer in Featherston sends it straight, because it was a hurried kick to Dalpos, and Dalpos spots something she likes directly in front.
Great team effort there from Dalpos. She could have gone back, lined herself up. I probably would have backed her from there, but...
Important one for the Blues, just to get some reward for effort and get that 12-point lead.
Slow and steady, short, sharp kicks go Daniel Harford's Blues.
Dalpos finds another mark. Maddie Prasparkas again, wrapped up by her sister.
Taken high, umpire says play on. Quick chain of handballs. It was smothered down well though.
Bollinger plays on from 45 metres out. There's a lot of Blues back there. And Dalpos using all her experience and wisdom to hold the play up now.
Zimmy just looks like she's got so much time and space. Every time she gets the footy, she's so composed.
Clean from Harrington. Dalpos on the right. Push after she...
Wilson, who actually hasn't played too many games this season, is someone that is, you know, I think is one of Carlton's most important back women.
With the left hand, what an opportunity this is for Taylor Smith. The second bounce eventually got back to her, rushed the left foot kick, and Dalpos intercepts. Gets the clean bounce, snaps towards the top of the goal square. Wardlaw caught behind. Wushner in position A.
Player out of Hawthorn, Jess, would you believe? Played a few games for us last year in the VFLW.
Del Pos goes to Courtney Jones. She is well done, Lalaweefy. Punched it away from Bannister, who goes hard at Del Pos. Lalaweefy steps through some traffic. Gilroy keeps her feet. She wants to come back for more. Del Pos pressured, and in the end forced it out of the full. Shut. Got a handball in. Del Pos tried to flip it to Walker. It was clever. Wheels onto her left. Fashions a kick for Garner. Not the required journey. Taken to ground by Del Pos. Has to get rid of the football. Umpire then said it's a throw. The Blues living on the edge. Walker's going to have to go again. O'Loughlin to Bateman. Del Pos would love the boundary. To play behind the ball, just control and see the game from back there with Emma Carney. Kick inside 50, Del Pos.
Tempo and control here from Carlton. Del Pos received from Hill, who might even try and sneak around the back for the hand pass here. Del Pos short inboard Lalaweefy. Phillips punches forward, 4 behinds. Her input to the game so far from a scoring point of view. Del Pos, Pros have the numbers required. Thompson, kick not to the advantage of her intended target, and Mule's not able to impact on Del Pos.
Is out on this side of the ground if they move quickly.
They can stretch the Crows horizontally here. Playing to Del Pos to Jones. Crows Marinoff with 20, Mimi Hill with 20 so far for the Blues. Del Pos. Hill again. Martin, a thirst for the contest. Ponta's kick smothered. Ponta, Marinoff. Del Pos marks and...
to score. Carlton have done a pretty good job of still trying to get back underneath it. Pretty good recovery in the end after being off balance. Leads it back to Stannett. Nice smother. Stannett will see it over the line. Dalpos with a good smother.
Well done by Dalpos there, and she needed to do this. She needs to inject herself into the game. She's
pretty physical out there. In fact, it has been for most of the afternoon. As Cara Antonio is wrapped up. So don't argue on Lalaweefy. Ran herself into trouble. Next link in the chain, but Antonio could out there. High ball to for Pirino. Just worked underneath it nicely by Dalpos.
Vott in the midfield for the Saints. A big body in there. And now O'Day. Creative. So's Vesio. Good handball. McKay throw. Did well to get some territory out past the defensive 50. Molly McDonald. Not going anywhere. Wrapped up by Jess Dalpos.
It out, but it's great pressure by the Carlton forwards.
Oh, and this is sloppy by the Saints. They had 4 defenders there. None of them were on an opponent, and then again, they're just toying with them now.
It's easily an intercept there to, you know, the likes of Jacobson or Priest is around there. Watt's pushed down, but
Dalpos.
and was getting paid that free kick, just set her teammates up and was pushing them across to try and open it up.
Colours. Watt just put Molly McDonald under all sorts of pressure.
Flank. Prespakis has been able to push forward and play across a half forward, but
Tilly Lucas-Rod, 23 disposals for St Kilda. And Dalpos, beautiful front square. Did well. And has Dalpos on short. If she gets to her, eventually she does and takes the mark. Priest started on ball, went back in defence to try and help them out. And again, another bounce. It just doesn't work for the Saints. And another turnover. And look at the build-up again by the game. The defensive side, they do well here. They stifle the Giants' ball movement, and it works with Eva, who took her time. Lucky not to give away a free kick for holding the ball. And they'll get it back anyway, the Blues. Blues back in front. It's been a really good game of footy here. To her partner in crime in defence in Harrington. He tries to switch the play, set a task for Dalpos. Beeson made it difficult for McKinnon. Well done, Dalpos. There she is. Now she's wrapped up by former teammate Jess Dalpos.
On top of that leaderboard at the moment with 18 and Whitford again forces the turnover. Hampson has lost her footing. Well played, Dalpos. That was athletic.
Has the footy, and she sees something she likes in the pocket. It's Dalpos.
Trudging. Hoping for O'Day and passed her to Dalpos.
Down this end of the ground with that wind, so it's going to be pivotal for Carlton to really...
On the left, just gets it inboard. O'Day. Pounds, trying to attack the footy horse. Slung to the deck by Dalpos. Now the ball's not going anywhere. Pick her pocket. A little hand pass from Jones. She's flung out of it. A little hand pass to Purcell and a good smother to keep it in the area.
Ultimately, for me, and as